Hi guys, it's Rob from Sonic State here. Today we are taking a look at the HOF Mini from TC Electronic. The HOF Mini is the latest in the range of mini pedals from TC Electronic, along with the Spark and the Ditto. To show you the signal path, we're going from a Fender Modern Player Tele, down Quantum leads into a Wampler Sovereign, into the HOF, into a Polytune. Now there's a reason I put the Polytune at the end that I will show you a bit later on. Down another Quantum lead, into the orange Rocker 30, and out through an SE Electronics VR1. The HOF Mini is somewhat of a one-trick pony, but it has a kind of 1,000 variations on that in that you can choose the kind of reverb it does. It's effectively, if you don't have a reverb on your amp, you can just switch this into the end of your pedal chain and you get one, basically. So this is without it. So it's a nice little riff, but it's not particularly interesting. A little bit of reverb sounds a lot nicer. Especially if you fingerpick it. The HOF Mini has the same technology as all the other Toneprint pedals in that you can edit it using the Toneprint editor, which you need version 2 of, you can get from the TC Electronic website, or using the Toneprint app, which is available on iOS and Android. What you do is you select the Toneprint that you require, so let's go with this one for no reason whatsoever, other than it's to hand, okay? And then you go beam to pedal. And unfortunately you get this noise, which isn't exactly pleasant. So a lot of people on the App Store and on the Play Store have said, we wish you could do it without the noise. You can't, that's the pedal being coded. What you can do is just put your tuner at the end of your pedal chain instead of the beginning. So when you turn it on and do beam to pedal, what you actually get is just the noise coming out of your phone. The HOF is still coded, but your amp doesn't amplify it. So if you have multiple Toneprint pedals, I've got a flashback on my pedal board, and they're all set to Toneprint, and you switch them on. If you send a HOF reverb, Toneprint through, it will only affect the HOF. They both flash, and they both say, I'm receiving a Toneprint, but the flashback says, oh, this isn't for me, because obviously they've coded it really well. So only the HOF changes. Again, if you send a flashback one through, it only affects the flashback. For someone that doesn't have reverb built into their amp, because this is a Rocker 30, orange didn't include one, this is perfect for me. It sits on my pedal board right at the end of the pedal chain, almost right at the end of the pedal chain. And it means that I can run all my distortions, all my wah, everything through it, and it gives me really nice reverb. It makes everything sound that little bit fatter. So, well, for example, if I show you with the Sovereign, mild amount of gain. No reverb. Okay, these things are £95 on average in the UK. I mean, Musician's Friend have got them up for well, the MSRP is $150. What they're actually selling them for is 110. That's about £72 for a reverb pedal that has 1,000 different settings. Now, the only thing I would change about it would be nice if you had another dial on here that would enable you to, you have this dial here, which does the amount, and then you have another dial that lets you save, I don't know, say 3 presets. So you have a locking switch that would enable you to go, right, preset 1 is going to be my massive, huge reverb. Preset 2 is going to be my really short spring reverb, and preset 3 is going to be my, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. But what it would enable you to do is if you have 3 different sounds that you need 3 different reverb settings for, it would save you having to buy, well, 3 of these pedals for a start, or it would save you having to buy a bigger one. However, for someone like me, this pedal is perfect. It's exactly what I want to add that little bit extra kind of professionalness to my tone. Okay, you can't really go wrong. For the price and for the size, you can't tell me you haven't got space for that on your pedal board. They're tiny, you've got no excuse to not buy one. They sound great, and they're brilliant if you haven't got reverb on your amp. Okay guys, I've been Rob from Sonic State, this has been the HOF, and we'll see you next time.